Well, welcome to Xwa No Limits. And yes, this is part of the doubleheader in which I did say that wasn't gonna happen. However, I lied to myself. So of course, at part of the doubleheader, it's gonna be one hell of a fight tonight. Oh wait a minute, I forgot the new thing that I am gonna be saying whenever there's like matches like this happening. But it's Thursday. You know what that means. XWA No Limits coming to you live from the YouTube streaming suit. Well, coming from the YouTube stadium. That's a lie, by the way. If only if I actually knew how to make an actual YouTube fighting stadium, I would have. Okay, first thing first, who the heck is XD_Yeet? Who that is? Unless that's Soul Yeet, then shit. Oh, you changed your damn account? Alright, fair enough. Now, of course, if we had more people, we could have had a bit more match cards. However, it's not happening. Reasonable. Hate the bastard anyways. Won't even matter. Besides, the hell can he even do? Nothing. Bro just mad because you're actually better than him. Anyways, let's go ahead and get the first match underway. Well, after losing, well, of course, Purple Shadows is now making his walk down to the ring after losing the belt that he always loved. However, he does have a cheap replacement, which is his own personalized belt, in which was a gift from MYS. So now, of course, well, Hunter will do everything in his power to hold on to that belt for as long as he can before getting rid of it. However, due to the rework on March 8th, he will have no choice but to relinquish and vacate the belt. Well, you're almost right, Blue. He actually held this title for approximately 500 days. I'm not joking. And now, of course, it seems that Hunter, it already looks like that King Colin is still not finished, but still not finished defeating Hunter. However, King Colin doesn't even know that Hunter doesn't have the championship anymore. It would actually be his good friend Levick that has it. And the match made official. Here comes Hunter, already, well, coming in from a running start, but already being put down by a simple thrust kick. It's already seemed like all hell is breaking loose for, of course, both men as the start for the doubleheader. Now it seems like that Colin had to go with the sliding DDT for what it seemed to be. The Irish native is actually showing off pretty much what the XWA universe will be missing out on. And the moment they missed out on it, and pretty much the moment that Colin is out of the company due to him not re-signing his contract and saying that he'd rather just be would be at home with his family, which is completely reasonable, and we support him for everything. Pretty much this may be Colin's last final match in XWA history. It's slamming the head of Hunter straight onto the apron. Well, back inside the ring now. It seems that, wait a minute, now it looks like Colin now has Hunter set up for the Irish curse, hooking the leg, and Colin somehow gets the victory already. Did we just witness Hunter literally just being like just washed against Colin? And King Colin will prevail. And wait a minute, it seems like King Colin has a mic and he is saying that, however, of course I did manage to put over Hunter, however, it seems like I won't be able to go on anymore. So next Thursday, I will have my final match in XWA. I don't care if I win or lose. The XWA universe will be chanting my name for once and for all. And it seems like that Colin is... What the... He left his fucking crown in the damn ring. What the hell? Well, this is rare, but this is rare coming from Colin. He's surrendering the crown. So who will be the new king of the ring? Nah, you forgot. The king of the ring is a damn tournament. So now, wait a minute, I just got informed by the chairman with that pretty much the second pay-per-view that will be happening after the rework will be King of the Ring. So yes, you heard that correctly. There will be a tournament to declare the new king of XWA. Whoever wins will not only get the all new King's Crown belt, but also be able to wear the crown. And of course, and here comes the younger, Onslaught. Pretty much the young Onslaught herself, which happened to be Riley Parker. Now you gotta remember, Riley and Gabby Parker were seen in AEW, and what they could have been the first two, the only twins to actually give AEW a women's tag team titles. However, it would never have been the case. And now it seems like that Riley Parker is definitely going to be getting her hands full tonight. And here is Lansing Yumiko from Kyoto, Japan, in which there were rumors circulating that Lansing Yumiko will return to Japan and possibly return to either NJPW or Stardom, in which people are speculating that's where Lansing belongs. She belongs to Stardom or NJPW because of her sheer wrestling talent and style. And honestly, the rest of the FWA universe agrees, as she did say she deserves to, as she wants a quiet release. However, she may end up be getting, however, she did say that she had to have a final match in FWA. Now I can't say, from what I've seen in the 2K24 roster, I am happy to say that some of the attire you're going to see of some of the wrestlers that are here tonight are going to look completely different in the next game. Preferably of which, Taylor Ford. She will be using half of Fallon Haley's attire. Or Fallon Haley, I don't know how you fucking pronounce her name. Like, I'm being dead ass here. And as for Blue, like, as you can see, he actually did post a teaser on his new attire. However, it left most of the fans guessing that he actually managed to get most of his gear trademarked. And that's the question everyone wants to know. And I guess we're gonna have to find out when the rework takes place. Or in this case, the FWA season premiere. As of course, Lansing Yumiko is talking to the crowd, and with the insane power performed by Riley Parker. You gotta remember that during her time in AEW, she had been on a roll at pretty much one of the strongest, or pretty much as like one of the strongest women in terms of her having a literal sleeper build and well, in AEW and FWA history. But however, will that sleeper build end up coming into play and going up against the light of Lansing Yumiko? And now it seems like, and pretty much it seems like the Kyoto roll well onto Riley Parker, and she kicked out at 2. It seems like Lansing Yumiko is ready to end it here with the kamikaze. And of course, it's like that Lansing Yumiko already missed her shot already. Get out of it, almost with fees. And now it seems straight into the top turnbuckle. carrying her around like nothing. With the lower backbreaker, it seems like he's going for it again. Shoulder down. And Lansing immediately kicked out of it. However, she won't be able to move for any longer due to the immense pain targeting the lower back. And being dropped onto the mat face first. It seems like that Riley Parker is trying to at least limit Lansing Yumiko's running speed at the latest by targeting that she used to cave people's skulls in with just one kick. So it seems like Riley does have a working strategy. It seems like Lansing Yumiko is ready to take flight, and no one's home. But Riley Parker managed to get out of the way with ease. Back inside the ring now from Miss Lansing, and alongside Riley Parker. It seemed like Riley Parker was bound to do something with pretty much the pop-up Superman. They back to go on for days. Cradle roll into the double foot stomp. It seemed like Lansing Yumiko attempted to use the cutter to her advantage. Riley kicks out. How is she able to hold on to the spear performed by Lansing? It seemed like she is not finished whatsoever. And of course my internet being a bitch, so apologies in advance. Hold on, I gotta see something. Or at least check something to make sure everything's up to date. Alright, we're good. Roll the clip. The Canadian Switchblade. Shoulder down. And Lansing still kicks out. The impressive straight bear performance. Lansing doing a little bit of dirty work, targeting the eyes. The electric chair slam. One of the most infamous moves that she had used during her time wrestling in Japan. And that may be it. Riley Parker ends up kicking out. Now, as I said in the previous doubleheader, as another Canadian Switchblade. Hold on, shoulder down. And Riley gets it. Now, as I was saying in the previous show, that of course there may be a #1 contenders match, and some of the wrestlers you've seen in previous matchups will be attending the #1 contenders match. And whoever wins that fight will end up will end up facing off against the champion during our final show. We're pretty much during our final show, XWA's curtain call. Well, no, we're calling it XWA Last Call, which would be a special episode of XWA with a special start time at 3:30 Eastern Time. You don't want to miss that match, as that one will be jam-packed with the greatest and best wrestlers at their peak. Also, let me know one day that we should actually use. Also, I believe one day, if they end up keeping this map, but this ring right here in 2K24, we're probably gonna use it, or at least it'll allow me to use the format, because I want to make some sort of Lucha Underground type thing, like badly. Like, thing is, I heard of Lucha Underground, but by the time I wanted to watch it, there were no more seasons. I think it like ended off on season 4 or 3, but I believe I can watch some of it on Netflix if it's still there. Like, I actually want to literally watch Lucha Underground, so that way I can go ahead and analyze and see, can I get any ideas? Cause that's mostly where I get most of the ideas from my wrestlers. That and WWE, AEW, and JPW. However, I haven't seen any of the matches. You didn't saw who were down there. So yeah. Alright, it seems like the next match will be the Hit Girl. Carol Douglas going up against. We're pretty much going up against the Canadian. Icon, Kathy Lucas. Now, if only if I can actually use entrance themes and not get copyrighted, I would've. But that's something that only PC can do. However, we do have this. Introducing the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Seattle, Washington, the Hit Girl, Carol Douglas. And of course, after what they said, Carol Douglas has pretty much turned over a new lifestyle as the Hit Girl, pretty much taking heavy inspiration of the Hitman Bret Hart. And of course, the Canadian Strong Style Specialist. And pretty much our Canadian artists are insanely happy that, well, of course, Cassie Lucas end up returning and ready for a fight. And she'll be taking a fight to the Seattle native, Carol Douglas. And now the match is made official, and already Carol Douglas is looking to probably have having her meet her end up match. It seemed like Cassie Lucas will be able to do anything. And I don't even know what the hell Carol Douglas had done, but it seems like she managed to put technically her whole body on the line and managed to deliver some sort of move that also ends up making her flip over or something. I don't know what the hell was that. Stomping straight to the gut. That won't even feel good. And for the looks of it, running, pretty much the running lariat. It seems like Carol Douglas wants to do anything that she can to actually put away. And now looking like that Cassie Lucas has already has her prey spotted. It seems like Carol's literally letting her rage get the best of her by slamming Cassie Lucas straight onto the mat. And of course, Douglas doing yow, and I believe that was some kind of helio from Carol Douglas. Yeah, I remember that not only that she's probably, or that she's pretty much the well-rounded wrestler that we all know today, but also she is pretty athletic. And also, well, it also pretty good at like gymnastics for some reason. Now looking like Carol Douglas is ready to finish off Cassie Lucas. Seems like kind of locked the arm, and Cassie managed to break free of it. And Carol Douglas is going to try and intercept it with the Caroline. Hooking the leg. Uh-oh. I believe that it is. It's the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Bayley. It seemed like Cassie Lucas had demanded backup, hold up, roll up. And Carol Douglas cannot believe her eyes, seeing the 2024 Women's Rumble winner attempted to side up with Cassie Lucas. Slamming Carol Douglas onto the mat. honestly, that was just disrespectful. Spear performed by Cassie Lucas. It's ready to get a whole XWA universe on their feet for this one. And I also heard that in real life, Money in the Bank will be hosted in Canada. And that seems to catch the eye of both the Parker twins and Cassie Lucas. So maybe if they end up going to Money in the Bank just to be there and not fighting, that would be a pleasure. Joe Douglas with the counter. And a kick to the lower back. All I can say is the matches that are going to be coming up in XWA, as in for 2K24, are going to be insane. Because I've seen the match types, and damn it, pretty much the wrestlers I can make and that we have now, I see a potential, pretty much I can see a potential likelihood for this. What the? And it seemed like Carol Douglas had a trick of her own, surprising Cassie Lucas. And I believe Cassie Lucas might need to look behind her. Well, the man, Becky Lynch. Finally enough, Cassie Lucas managed to see, or actually managed to figure out that it was bound to happen. It's looking like it is some sort of a triple threat here. And Carol Douglas may end up capitalizing. And now looking like that, Cassie Lucas is ready to call up upon her high flying capability with the torpedo DDT. Now they're driving Carol Douglas into with a barricade and slamming her face first into the mat, as of course Cassie Lucas is attempting to restart the count. Wise decision. It seemed like she's not finished with dishing out a bunch of damage onto ringside. It seemed like from here, pretty much just treating Carol Douglas like she does deserve to be called the Hit Girl. Back at the ring now, it's already looking like Cassie Lucas is like a wolf tracking down his prey inch by inch. It seems like she's about to end it here with, of course, the Canadian backbreaker. Wait a minute, we might end up seeing it again. With the Canadian backbreaker once again, finishing off the Hit Girl. And it's all she wrote.
Here is your winner,
Now you gotta remember with that torpedo DDT, that Cassie Lucas was of course paying homage to her old gimmick, her old luchador gimmick, Del Oro, in which she had said in an interview that Del Oro may possibly return if she ends up getting pushed correctly. But if only if the stars end up aligning. But now, judging from what I have heard, it seems like, well, it seems like we finally might witness the debut of the long-awaited, in-ring rock star, the former Rockstar champion, was Sky, making his in-ring debut. Mind you, Sky has been signed to XWA since the November of last year. And it seemed like he finally played the cards right and making his debut tonight. And it seems like Mr. Blue still wants to get back at MYS for betraying him in the tag team.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 235 pounds, MYS.
And over here right now is MYS's SMW theme. You gotta remember that MYS have been like working for SMW, Social Media Wrestling, and even wrestling in FPW. However, MYS thought about it and like, nah, I'd rather go back to my own company, the company I have founded. And that's what he did. So he silently asked for a release from his SMW contract to return here and fight. And from the looks of it, and now judging from the looks of swing of things, and here the following contest, and his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 154 pounds, he is, well, the wrestling rock star, Sky. Now you gotta remember that Mr. Blue, you can actually have seen Mr. Blue backstage on the phone with a certain someone. And that certain someone just happened to be Sky, owner of continuous rock bands in his own country. So now he is here, ready to prove his worth. In XWA, making his official in-ring debut. And MYS can't even believe it himself. And now the fight is not made official. It seems like Sky is taking the wise route and not letting MYS get under his skin. Okay, you gotta remember, this is the debut of Sky here, and it's already looking like he's already firing off on all cylinders tonight. Pretty much getting the upper hand. And to get the upper hand on MYS. Learning to tap into defense. And a knee straight to the face. And not looking so well for Sky on his in-ring debut. However, he actually was kept intact. Well, pretty much him keeping multiple recordings of MYS's matches, so he knows what he's about to get himself into. And MYS managed to break free from Sky. And the springboard kick connect. And of course the crowd is chanting for Sky right now. Pretty much being dumped over the ring. It seems like MYS is still going with it, but with the dirt cheap tactic that he will be using. Back inside the ring now, go for Sky and MYS with the reverse cutter. The fallaway slam. It seems like Sky is not showing any point in stopping. Shoulder down. The Sky managed to kick out. And now for the full crate. And looking like MYS could finish off Sky here. With the frog splash connecting, shoulder down. And Sky barely gets out. See, like MYS now has his target sighted on Sky. And Sky managed to free himself from what could have been absolute devastation of the kill switch. The running, pretty much the falling clothesline, and the buckshot lariat performed by Sky, shoulder down, and MYS kicks out. Now, of course, with the entire choice that Sky went with, he wanted to take at least a small spin. To one of the wrestlers of AEW, Hangman Adam Page. And now looking like that Sky is going for it with a running hip attack. It's a real cowboy shit. 6-shooter. Wait a minute, hold on. The cradle hold. And Sky gets out of it. Oh, and Blue, the thing is, you have Jey Uso's moveset while Sky had Jimmy Uso's moveset. Because, why not? And I knew he was your OG tag partner, so I decided to do something. You're welcome. And now looking like that Sky is in trouble now for the kill switch. And MYS gets the victory over Sky. Although we still need to give Sky his flowers for making the in-ring debut and putting on one hell of a show. It's already seemed like that MYS does have respect for Sky. However, and as Mr. Blue watching on from the monitor, he's actually, for some reason, he is actually smiling. Well, he is, of course, smiling directly at Sky. He's actually somewhat proud of his actual choices. So MYS is your winner. Wait a minute, it seems like MYS is asking for a mic. You know what, Sky? You're actually not that bad for once. But all I can say is, and I'm looking through the screen, because I heard a certain someone watched from the monitor, so Blue, sorry I betrayed you. But if you want to come out here at some point, you might as well form the alliance that you always wanted. The question is, are you with me, or are you out? Because if so, we'll speak backstage about it. And it seems like MYS is now proposing a possible alliance. Once enemies now turn good guys for once. Now, if I can find... Oh shit, wrong one. Bingo. Wait a minute. It now seems that Ashley Cruz is already coming out into the... pretty much into commentary. We're taking the seat. Pretty much as she said, she declares... Well, as she wanted to declare open challenge. However... There are too much women backstage that want to go after her. So, it was made by the general manager earlier in the day, that pretty much for the woman that wants the belt, they're gonna have to work for it. Or they're gonna have to fight for it in an 8-woman battle royal. And this is also a #1 contenders match, so whoever wins will get a title shot against Ashley Cruz during XWA Last Call. I don't even know why I have enough wrestlers for this. I'm hoping I do. Let me see. So, ladies and gentlemen, the battle royal is made official here. Well, not made official, as it will be for the #1 contender match. And very much the following contest is the number one contenders match scheduled for one fall. The following battle royal.
Making her way to the ring from Charlottesville, Virginia, Emily Marshall.
The following contest is the following number one contenders match is scheduled for one fall, and it is a women's battle royal. So of course, competitor number one is Emily Marshall, which she is somehow, some way, she's already in the ring. And here comes the Australian assassin. From Melbourne, Australia, Sydney Pascal. Well, now we know where MYS's beanie went, because it seemed like Sydney Pascal ended up stealing it.
She loves the reaction she receives from the WWE Universe, and I think she's going to take that energy into the match, too.
Wait a second, I think we're starting to see a countdown. I see why. It seemed like the S2K herself. Well, Maria Luciano decided to enter herself into the number one contenders match. Hell, she may be old as hell, but she can at least put up one good fight. And this one may be her best one yet. And now, here comes MYS's girlfriend, which surprisingly soon to be wife, Nicole Anderson. Now, of course, Nicole Anderson will be the one to watch alongside Emily Marshall, considering. Oh, don't worry, Blue. Don't get ahead of yourself. I already took care of that off screen. Literally just 1 week prior to this. So of course, as pretty much for her being herself, she couldn't resist on missing this opportunity. And here it comes. And pretty much here comes Nicole Anderson's student.
And from Charlottesville, Virginia, the irresistible force, Olivia.
Now, of course, MYS's well, younger sister, well, Olivia is now making pretty much her actual Battle Royal like return, let alone this is the first time he ever took part in a women's Battle Royal match. It would be actually quite funny if she ends up winning it and challenging Ashley Cruz to the championship matchup. Now, yes, he did put contact before taking off the glasses. Don't worry about it. Man, if only if I could do that, that would be funny as hell. Whoa, shit! And here comes the bare knuckle specialist, Stacey Adams. Now, many people thought that she was actually born in Canada. Well, she is, but she wasn't raised there. Pretty much, she's actually 25% Canadian and I believe 85% from the US. Although Canada is connected to the US for some reason. I ain't complaining because I would love to travel to Canada one day, but I don't know yet. Hell, I might just travel there for fucking like money in the bank. If I could convince myself to get on a fucking plane. That's the only issue. Oh well, sucks to be me, I guess. And now here comes Gabriella Parker. As you see, well, Gabby Parker decided to bring back out the Bumblebee attire, which a fan actually does have actually made a sign of it at a live show, and Gabby and Riley Parker caught it during their entrance and decided, you know what, you might as well have this as a, it would actually be kind of cool to have a Bumblebee type of attire, and it worked. Sort of. What do you say one of her best attires though? Oh boy. And this is where all hell and this is where hell ends up freezing over in XWA. The alter ego of Brigitte Luciano, Willow. Honestly, this was probably one of the best original characters I had to come up with. Well, despite the name, because someone else uses the name Willow in a whole different company. And which I fucking pray that he brings it to AEW, because it'll be awesome. Yes, I got the name inspired off of fucking Jeff Hardy. And which, it would be kind of fucking crazy if he was to bring out Willow in AEW, which would be in fucking insane. I'll be seated. I guess you could say that, Blue. It kind of looks like Bray Wyatt's The Fiend, RIP. And what, speaking of The Fiend, I'm surprised they brought him back for 2K24. I'm happy as hell. And I hope the damn mask is an option where I can put on my character, because it's been so long since I have worn the mask on my character. Anyways, prepare for lag. Let's get it going. And already, the fight has already been taken to the worst. A majority of the women are already down. I won't be able to commentate this as much as I can because it's literally like 8 women. One of them a bad bitch, by the way. Now, Now, how the Battle Royal works as for a number one contender's match is that you have to throw someone over the top rope, similar to a Royal Rumble. Both feet hit the ground, you are eliminated, and you are out of the number one contender match. It seems like Maria Luciano is going to do exactly that, eliminating Olivia out of the competition. As Olivia managed to get herself safe. Mind you, this is her first Battle Royals type match. But wait a second, we look at Sydney Pascal fighting her way to freedom against Gabriella Parker. And she managed to break herself free and live another day. And now looking like Gabby Parker hoisting up Sydney Pascal before dropping her mat first. Bare knuckle specialist is going straight afterward. Yeah, Blue, you might want to start the clock on this. But in Battle Royal matches, pretty much the moment someone gets eliminated, everyone else is going to try and get eliminated too. So it shouldn't be that long. Besides, it would actually be kind of funny to actually see who wins. The fallaway slam performed by Willow. And Gabriella Parker, that is eliminated from the, but that ends up getting eliminated. So, yep, Gabriella Parker is out of the number one contenders match as she had been eliminated in competition. Only 7 women remain in the ring. And now it's student versus teacher, and Nicole hangs on. Now you gotta remember that Nicole is a literal pioneer when it comes to either Royal Rumbles or Battle Royals. So she knows what she is doing. Olivia, on the other hand, she is still new with the Battle Royals. Alongside Emily Marshall. Hell, she made her debut in a Royal Rumble. And Willow, shockingly, is now out of the number one contender match. 6 women remain. And Willow themselves cannot even believe that Stacey Adams has eliminated the creature among men and women. The Marshall's Law already have been performed by Emily Marshall. And why did we may capitalize? And Sydney Pascal had been eliminated by Olivia. Well done to her for getting her first ever elimination. And it's now down to 5. Who will win it? And now looking like the Angel's Curse. And 3 of the women are down. Nicole Anderson immediately gets back up. And Maria Luciano is out of the number one contender match. And down goes Emily Marshall directly after. And now it is a literal triple threat for the win. And of course, now Olivia Louder now trapped with the bare knuckle specialist. And of course, Stacey Adams may be able to deliver an elimination if well, Olivia Lyon would be able to hold on, and she does. And now that the student and teacher are going to work with Nicole Anderson actually using a few of her breakdancing movement. And a super kick straight to Olivia. Once again, the teacher wins against teacher versus student. Now the number one contender match is down to the wire between the bare knuckle specialist Stacey Adams versus the black specialist herself. Versus the black specialist herself, or as in or pretty much as in the pioneer, the in-ring pioneer, Nicole Anderson. And now it seems like that Nicole Anderson may have her opportunity. Attempting to throw Stacey Adams over the ropes as he's hanging on for dear life and managed to get out. And now it seems like Stacey Adams may deliver the biggest upset in NWA history, attempting to put away Nicole Anderson as she managed to fight back. And the match is getting close to its very end. And it's looking like Nicole had the opportunity! But now had the opportunity to finish off with Stacey Adams that she managed to hang on. And that might be it for Nicole Anderson. With the Wyoming Slam. And now the bare knuckle specialist is going to work here. And did not have her opportunity. And she will be going to fight Ashley Cruz for the championship belt next Thursday at Last Call. And here's your winner and the number one contender, Stacey Adams. And Stacey Adams is now your overall winner. And the match card is now officially made. What happened officially made? It will be her versus the champion. Ashley Cruz at NWA Last Call. You did not want to miss this one. I believe, judging from the buzzer, it is main event time. And it seems like, and maybe this may be the greatest upset that will happen very fucking soon. Now, as you may be wondering, why is Madison Monroe not in the Battle Royal? Because she already has a match against someone that she never expects to fight. Hold up. Hold on, I need to fix this. I forgot all about it. Oh, one moment, please. Also, you can probably... Yes, I know I am exposing the secrets, which I do not care. Just give me a minute. Scroll all the way down. Bada bing, bada fucking boom. And with that, back to the fucking show. I knew I forgot something. Oh well. Back to the show. Nope, I'm not playing as any one of them. Or at least not yet. And this may be the unknown, pretty much this may be the horn dog side. But this may be the horn dog side of Mr. Blue. From what it seems, that pretty much the Dallas Renegades member Taylor Ford, as of course she has said, she probably actually end up falling in love with someone. But who the fuck would that be? Well, I believe it's only a matter of time until we find out, because off screen, Madison attempted to make Cobra lose his virginity, in which surprisingly was successful. Or should I say not surprised, because it was bound to happen in the first place. And I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh shit! The Elimination Chamber press conference was tonight. Cool! Like I'm gonna watch the damn Elimination Chamber on the fucking 24th, because it starts at like 5 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, miss me with that gay shit. I'm gonna watch the highlights. You got me fucked up waking up at 5 o'clock in the damn morning. Also, I couldn't find a better like Titantron, so this will be the placeholder until 2K24. Shut up, announcer, I got this. The following contest is a mixed gender match scheduled for one fall. Introducing the team of Madison Monroe and the former Pittsburgh Rottweiler, Cobra. Well, they are from Seattle, Washington. Well, Madison Monroe, and from somewhere in Pittsburgh, it's Cobra. They are Crossfire. Oil meets water. Wait, what? And now it seems like that Mr. Blue might have found his true love. And what the? And what alliance? And it seems like Mr. Blue managed to figure out an alliance with the literal former high flyer of XWA and former one half of the tag team champions, Taylor Ford. And now it seems like that Mr. Blue and Taylor Ford are probably end up being more than friends behind the camera. Well, ain't that a fucking coincidence? And it's already looking like that Mr. Blue is literally trying to get a good look at Taylor Ford. But of course, back inside the damn match now, it seems like the Street Fighter, with a Street Fighter, Madison Monroe, is already trying to put the final nail to the coffin. Taylor Ford managed to kick out at 1. So that's why Taylor Ford ended up surprisingly walking out of Dallas Renegades. But what makes it actually kind of ironic is Taylor Ford is a babyface, while hardcore Mr. Blue is pretty much one of the top heels in the company as of now. So it'd actually really be pretty funny if Taylor Ford ends up convincing Mr. Blue to go back to being a face. Which will be pretty damn funny. Pop-up Samoan drop. Lap and done. Tag made, and now the men are legal. And already looking like that Mr. Blue was seeing a ghost on Cobra. And of course taking a Dominic Mysterio route, celebrating too goddamn early. Honestly, you deserve that clothesline. Danger corner now. It seems like Cobra may be in trouble. And that is straight onto the back. Mind you, Cobra already has a bad back due to old age. And shoulder down. And Madison Monroe makes the save for pretty much her. Can I even say this? You know what, fuck it, I am gonna say it because let's be honest, FWA is rated R and, well, FWA No Limits is rated R while Onslaught is rated TV-14. So I can go ahead and say this with pride. Technically, this is literally Madison Monroe's fuck toy in a way. And take it from me, Madison said that, not me. And of course, Cobra didn't end up pulling Madison. Madison ended up pulling him. Because to be fair, Cobra rather remained to be single just like his younger brother. But then it not happen. Not yet at least. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, that's the whole point. They're not gonna have one because they already agreed not to do that. It's already looking like that Mr. Blue is being treated like a little biatch over here. And you can already see that Cobra is already landing a bit of offense to the midsection. Wait a second, and the perfect counter, slamming Cobra straight onto the floor. And now it seems like the Cobra, it got nowhere to run for the Aqua Splash. Done by Mr. Blue, but wait a second, Mr. Blue not being caught with the Pittsburgh Slam. Taylor 4 managed to make the save, and Cobra ends up getting the last word. And of course, I believe Mr. Blue is probably dead. Alright, we need the medical team to check on him. He's probably knocked the hell out. Meanwhile, back inside the ring now. Taylor 4 is already being dealt with the literal Street Fighter. I was literally just looking at Blue like, damn, I really did that shit. And wait a second, now it seems like both men are taking the fight to the outside. And both Taylor and Blue are knocked out. And it seems like this newly found alliance as an undisputed dynasty is already being treated like absolute pain. Taylor Ford already got put down and managed to grab the rope in time. Just so, that well, pretty much that's so, as what she calls, or as Taylor Ford will pretty much calls Mr. Blue, her Las Vegas Heat. And judging from the high flying action, it seemed like Taylor Ford was trying to ask Mr. Blue to get on the apron so he could go for a tag. It seemed like Madison is gonna attempt to take short advantage of Mr. Blue out onto ringside, but it seemed like it won't work. Now looking for a possible pain. And now be a slam onto the ring post and down onto the mat. Honestly, it would be pretty funny. I'm actually kind of surprised, like, there's not actually a move pretty much similar to what Shawn Michaels did with, I want to say Melina? Yeah. Where you like slid under the bottom rope and actually get a little bit of a surprise. Oh, I'm surprised they never snuck that in for fucking, like, my ride. But anyways, it seems like Taylor Ford managed to actually be smart for once and go for the count-out win. Let's go ahead and get a damn replay. And here's how you see it here. And here's your winner, Undisputed Dynasty. And now it seems like that Taylor Ford and Mr. Blue are your winners. And ladies and gentlemen, that would do it for the double header. That would do it for the double header of XWA Live. And now we are now on the road for next Thursday, where some highly anticipated match and really big upsets are coming soon. Take care, everybody, and as always, I prefer black women over curvy women. I'm lying.